Hello everyone, welcome back to EDC NC. My name is Samuel, and today we're going to be checking out some of the best things that I've compiled for your 2022 Christmas shopping. Now, is this video late? Absolutely. Just like everything else, I messed up and didn't get this video out in time. So, sorry for the lateness of it, but you should still be able to get most of the stuff on the table that I'm going to show today from Amazon in time for Christmas. So, with that being said, let's jump into it. Let's do this. So we're going to start this off with one of my most useful things here at the table, and that is light with the O-Bulb MC. Now, well, O-Bulb and O-Bulb MC, I should say. These are both products from Olight. One of them, as the name implies, MC, has multiple colors. The other is just a regular, just all it has is high, low, red flashing, and then you're back to low. So this one, the regular O-Bulb, comes in at $18. The O-Bulb MC comes in at $23. I personally think it's absolutely worth it to get this, the MC version, because number one, if you're getting it for an EDC guy, yeah, they're going to like to play with that. But also this one's a little bit brighter, has a little bit higher output. But also if you're just getting this for a family member, like a niece or a nephew as a nightlight, the MC has some fun modes where it'll change colors in and out. If I can show you like that. Changes colors and stuff. So that's a really cool gift to get, not only for EDC guys or gals, but also just for people in general. So after that, we're going to talk a little bit more about light with these flashlights right here. All I'm going to bring you today are three, and with most of these you'll see a price list. So it's like low, middle ground, and then a little bit more spendy. So for these, we have the Through Night W1. This is one of my favorite flashlights for the money. It is USB rechargeable. Almost 700 lumens, 693 lumens. Has a push button here up on the emitter, and it has 4 modes, I think, 5 modes. Has quite a few modes: low, medium, high, moonlight, and strobe, and turbo. So quite a few modes. This one goes up to 700 lumens in turbo. This one is only $20. For the money and for what you get with this, in my opinion, this is the best light on the market right now for 20 bucks. Next is his big brother, the Through Night T1S. Now this is another one from Through Night, and this one comes in at 1500 lumens in its maximum capacity. Again, same modes, has a moonlight, low, medium, high, turbo, and strobe. Through Night TS1 is USB-C. So this one comes in a little bit more pricey at $40, right at the $40 mark. I bought this one for $30. They were on sale for, I guess, for Christmas. But you can find these sometimes for $30. I would, if you're not watching this video to buy Christmas gifts and you want to get it here fast, I would wait around to see if these go back on sale, because for the money, this is the best flashlight for like the $30 to $40 to $50 range, I would say. So this is quite a great flashlight here, the Through Night T1, T1S. Then if you want to get a little more spendy, you can go with the Olight Baton 3. Now, you won't be able to find this edition, the green and bronze. This was a Facebook edition. If you can get on Facebook and find it, you go right ahead. But this was for their Facebook group members. But this one comes in without the charger, and I'll talk about that in a minute. This one comes in right at, I have it wrote down here, $51. Now, that is without the charging case. This does, of course, come with a charger. Only bad thing is proprietary charger, so you have to have the cord that comes with this to charge it, or with your other Olight products. But this one is 51 bucks, or you can spend a little bit more, and for right around the $70 mark, you can get this with a USB-C rechargeable case that will charge the light up to 3 times, which if you have somebody who likes to hike or camp or do stuff like that, go out in the woods for a few days, that would be a good choice for them. Not that this would be the perfect light for that, but if you were going to buy them the Baton 3 from Olight, I would get them the one with a charging case, because for that money, you're getting quite a few chargers and you're getting a really great light. Same thing as these, moonlight mode, low, medium, high, turbo, and with a max output of 1200 lumens. But if you want to get into it a little bit, the candela is much lower on this one than it is on this one. So really this 1500 lumens and this 1200 lumen, they end up looking very, very similar. So these two are around the same brightness when you're actually shining them on a wall. This one throws a little further, this one casts a little bit more of a flood beam. So there you go. There's your flashlights. Boom. Moving on. All right, up next, we have multi-tools. Going to give you 3 brands. That's all you need to look at right now. First things first, we'll go to the cheapest one, Victorinox. I believe this is the Tinker. I could be very wrong there, but the Victorinox Tinker comes in at 20 bucks. This has the Phillips head screwdriver instead of the corkscrew that nobody ever uses, except for, I've used them before because they're great for getting knots out of ropes. But other than that, there's not too many uses for them. So this one comes with the screwdriver, the scissors, the knife blade, the can opener, and the bottle opener. By the way, I don't think this is the Tinker. I think I made a mistake there. This has more tools. But anyways, this one probably comes in around $25 or $30, whatever model this is. But the one I would suggest would be the Victorinox Huntsman. That one has the saw. That one has quite a few more things on it that make it a little bit more appealing to someone, especially if you like to go out in the woods more often. That saw, the Victorinox saws are great. They're great little pocket saws to have. You can cut through quite a large limb with those. But Victorinox of some kind, Huntsman, they make them this small to this big. Victorinox has a wide range of multi-tools. Just go look them up, see which one you think would fit who you're buying for the best. Second brand, SOG. SOG. These are great, best multi-tools for this size. These come in at $50. These are the SOG Power Pints. Great little, great little everyday carry pocket tools. If I do not want to carry my Leatherman, which we'll talk about next, if I don't want to carry that on my belt somewhere, well, say we're going out somewhere and I don't want something sticking off my side, I'll throw this in a little like leather holster or a carrier or something. This little guy is awesome. Great size, in between like a full-size Leatherman and the Gerber dime, which I always found the Gerber dime to be too small. But this right here is perfect. It might be a little spendy at 50 bucks it seems, but it's pretty well made. And it has quite a few great tools on it. Phillips head, flat head, extra knife blade. I think it has serrated blade, scissors, stuff like that. Great little multi-tool. I've carried this one. Got this from Taylor Martin. Got the suggestion from Taylor Martin and haven't regretted getting it since. Up next, Leatherman. Now, I've already got a Leatherman for someone this year as a Christmas gift, but this is my personal one. This is the Leatherman rebar. You can see it's been worn out. I've carried this thing with me pretty much every day since I've gotten it, and let me say, very much worth the money. The Leatherman rebar right now comes in right around 80 bucks. If you're gonna spend up to $100, I would go with the Wave, or maybe the Free P2. That one's a little bit more up there, but the Wave is one of the best ones at around 100 bucks. The rebar is a little bit more entry level, but it's still very useful. Excuse me. Has the cutters that are removable and replaceable. Has a knife blade, a saw. I've made quite a few slingshots with this, which we'll talk about in a minute. Made one today with it. With that saw, it's got a file, flathead, all Phillips head screwdriver, needle nose pliers, all these great little options in a small, compact package. Leatherman rebar, you can't go wrong with that. So there's our multi-tool spread. As you can see, I'm sticking to kind of the formula of getting something for cheap, medium price range, and then spending a little more on someone, just so you have options this year depending on your budget. All right, up next, probably the one you clicked on this video for, knives. So I've got 3 companies to suggest to you this year. One of them was going to be Vosteed, but when I looked on Amazon, they're sold out completely, and I think the website's pretty similar too. They are pretty much sold out of everything. After the holiday season, if they've got stuff back in stock, I'd go check them out. They've got some great budget models, some great higher-end models. Good company. We're going to look at one of their knife rolls here in a minute, possibly. But the 3 knife brands I have to suggest to you this year are Kaiser, Nafs, and Saviour. These are the 3 brands that I would look into this year for your Christmas present. It doesn't have to be these particular models. These are just the ones I had on hand. But if I were you, I would go check into their low, medium, and higher end things. They've got great knives at any budget. So let's start off with Kaiser. This is the Kaiser Gemini. This is the Kaiser T1. These are both some of their higher end models, but like I said, go check through their catalog. Kaiser has some great knives. I would suggest the Begleiter or the Towser K or the Roach. Any of those knives are around the $70 price range, and they are great to go with. Kaiser doesn't dip much below the $65 to $70 price range. So if you're looking for something in there, I would go with Kaiser. Go check them out. Also around that, $50 to $60 price range. Ben Peterson, designer of the Baby Banter and the Banter, started his own knife company this year. Well, his own, actually, EDC company. And the name of it is NAFS. Now, this is called the NAFS Co. Lander. This one comes in between 50 and 60 bucks. Great little knife, D2 steel, G10 handles, swappable G10 handles where you don't have to mess with a pivot. Great little knife. I've already done a review of it here on the channel, and I love it. It's perfectly simple is the way I described it. And if you've got somebody in your life who is an EDC fan, if they don't have one of these yet, most likely they want one. So I would get them one, and then they can go online and they can order scales and stuff like that for it. Up next, what I'm going to already go ahead and say is the budget knife of the year. QSP held the title for a long time of like, okay, I've got 30 bucks. What do I go buy? Everybody said QSP Penguin. Well, it's changed now. Saviour absolutely just crushed it this year by releasing the Mini Praxis. These things are awesome. If you're a Saviour fan, you probably already know about one of their older models, the Praxis. Well, they did the unthinkable. They made it a miniature size, and I think they've completely destroyed the need for the Elementum. Now, this thing is awesome. This one was sent to me by Saviour, which thank you guys so much for that. That means so much. If you don't want to purchase this on Amazon, you can go on their website and use my code right here, EDCNC, for, I believe it was, 5% off your order. And you support the channel that way too. But yeah, they sent me this one, and then I ended up ordering, I think, 3 or 4 more for family members and friends this year. So we've got the Saviour Mini Praxis, D2 steel, G10 handles, deep carry pocket clip, finger choil that you can choke up, and even if you don't use the finger choil, you can get a 4-finger grip. And I have relatively large hands. So this is budget knife of the year right here. Hop on Amazon, pick you up one of these. If you get nothing else out of this video, if you're gonna buy a knife for them, get them one of these. Great size, great ergonomics, great knife. There you go on the knives. I would look at Kaiser, NAFS, and Saviour as the 3 brands. That way, that narrows it down quite a bit for something you're looking for, and anything you get from these companies will be good, high-quality products for a good price. So there you go. There's my take on the knives for Christmas. All right, up next, we're going to talk about something that's a little niche, but that I've really come to love this year a little more. Back in probably 4 or 5 years ago, I got into slingshot shooting. And Zachary Fowler was my inspiration for that. And I got out of it for a little while and stopped shooting because I messed up my slingshot and didn't order any new parts for it. I had the Axiom Ocularis, and I lost one of my plugs while floating down the river. Didn't order any to fix it. So I got out of the hobby there. And then I went to Georgia Bushcraft earlier this year, and I saw Simple Shot was going to be there. So I actually got my brother's Ocularis out, started shooting a little bit more, ordered some parts for it to get it ready. And then I went to Georgia Bushcraft, shot with Nathan Masters and Darren Glenn Cook. Hey, baby. And so I started out with the Axiom Ocularis, went up there, ended up purchasing like 4 or 5 slingshots by the end of the month. So if you go on Amazon right now, something really fun for your EDC lover or just anybody in general is a slingshot from Simple Shot. They have them on Amazon. You can get them shipped to you. But if you want something, you know, you go to their website, you can get a lot more variety than Amazon has right now. But the Sparrow comes in at 25 bucks on Amazon, and that's a kit with a band. I believe that comes with a target and some ammo. So you can get this slingshot right here, the Sparrow, designed by Zachary Fowler. Great, great, great little budget slingshot. Very high quality and super fun. I don't care what age you are, as long as you can pull this thing back and hold it steadily, these are so much fun. Now, if you want to step it up a little bit, you know they like the bougie side of everyday carry. Simple Shot makes their pro models. This is an aluminum Axiom Ocularis. Oh man, these things are so comfortable. The weight and the heft make them feel just impeccable in the hand. So the Axiom Ocularis. Now, if you want to get out of it for really cheap, make your own. This one I made out of polycarbonate, but I'm talking go to your backyard, go to your local park. That might be a felony, I don't know. But go somewhere where there are tree limbs, find you a good Y fork and a branch, cut it down, go order you some bands from Simple Shot, or they might possibly have them on Amazon, check that out, and slap them on there. And you can have a blast. You can have so much fun with something you made for literally like $3 to $5. If you include shipping, I think it's like, maybe you could get out of it for $10. But it's awesome, man. They're so much fun. They're great pastime, and you can set something up in your house to shoot these. Be very careful with that, but you can. So speaking of Vosteed, They make kitchen knives, and great ones at that. I've worked a lot with Vosti on this channel. That's not the only reason I'm plugging them. I mean, of course, yeah, that helps a lot, and it makes me want to endorse them more, but I wouldn't endorse them if they were garbage products. These kitchen knives are great. I have the cleaver like this. These are actually Christmas presents for one of my family members, but I had the cleaver like this, and I have the 8.5-inch chef's knife. Awesome. They come with great edges out of the box, very well designed, G10 handles, 9 CR18 MOV steel, so you're looking around 440C. Step under VG10, but still holds their edge for quite a long time. Just strap them up every once in a while, and they'll do great. These are wonderful little kitchen knives. This one is from the Hackney series. This one is from the Morgan series. I got these for, this one for 10, this one for 15 bucks on Amazon. They regularly go on sale. I would keep an eye out. Great kitchen knives, even if you're not buying them as a gift, absolutely amazing for just kitchen prep in general. Next up, talk about something real quick, knife storage. If you order from Saviour right now, I believe, I could be wrong, this could be out of date, they will send you a knife roll with their knives. I ordered from their website, and they sent me one for each knife. So that was great. This holds up to 6 knives, I believe. Very good knife storage. Benchmade knife roll. Can't find this on Amazon either, but I'll use this as an example to tell you what to look for. Go to Amazon, type in knife roll, and see if you can find something that looks similar to this. Most of them are made by the same manufacturer, and they're gonna be all the same quality. I have a Blade HQ one in there that is lower quality than this, made out of the same kind of canvas material, and it's still great, holds up perfectly. But these are great for anybody in your life who has a knife collection, because if they collect knives, their collection is constantly growing, and they're constantly running out of places to put it. So check out these knife rolls. Usually you can get these for under 20 bucks or under 30 bucks at least. Now, if they're a little more serious about this stuff, the Apache 3800, you can't get this on Amazon, but again, you can get something similar to it. Go check them out. There's all kinds of cases on Amazon that look like this. Just do your research first, make sure the reviews are good, and get them something probably around this size. This one's a 3800, and it's probably 12 inches by 16 inches. This one you can buy on Amazon, but it is pricey. For $80, the Pelican V200. I found this one for 45 bucks at a local, well, not local gun shop. It was out in Fuquay Arena up near Raleigh, and they buy them in bulk, so they can sell them for that cheap. Awesome, awesome case. You open it up on the inside. Oh no, my microphone. But as you can see, just cut your foam out, store your knives in there, secure really well. These are great for if you're traveling like on vacation or something and you want to take your knives with you, or blade show, Georgia Bushcraft. I took this one to Georgia Bushcraft with me. Very, very good for knife storage, for keeping your valuables safe, especially if they're a high-end collector or have customs, or if you're like me, a $150 knife means quite a bit to you, so you want to store it in somewhere safe, and that's where these come in. Great, great, great little cases. All right, one last thing two more things we're gonna talk about. First, I'll go ahead and mention these gloves. These are the Thinsulate. Well, Thinsulate is the type of insulation they have. Go on Amazon, look up Thinsulate insulated gloves, and these guys will pop up. Leather on the outside, real soft kind of wool on the inside. I found these at a thrift shop in Concord for like $5, and they were one of the best purchases I made this year. I found them on Amazon, ordered some for one of my family members for Christmas. They are impeccable. 25 bucks on Amazon, and man, they're great. The water doesn't seep through to them. You have to get it pretty wet for them to seep through, but I love them. Great purchase. Just a quick little shout about something on Amazon I love. All right, last but not least, if they're gonna have all these knives in their life, they need to have a way to sharpen them. That's where this comes in. This is the Work Sharp Precision Adjustment Sharpener. Did I say that right? I hope I said that right. Anyways, you can find this guy on Amazon for 60 bucks. Now, that's a good thing. If you want to spend 60 bucks, that's all you want to spend, go ahead and get them this. This has everything they need on it. But if you want to spend a little more, go check out this same sharpener with the upgrade kit. It's $119. Comes with, I believe, 3 more of these stone attachments, has different grits, a leather strop, a carrying case, all those wonderful things for your knife sharpening needs comes with that. That is a great knife sharpener for the price. If you want anything close to that, other than the Work Sharp, you're gonna have to go spend like $200, $300, $400. It's a very, very impressive system that I've loved. I've sharpened all kinds of knives on it, all kinds of steel, from the cheapest you can get steels to pretty high-end steels like S35VN. So I quite enjoy this knife sharpener. Very, very much worth the money. And with that, I guess that pretty much finishes the video. One more suggestion, go get a Mora knife. Everybody loves a Mora knife. Everybody needs a Mora knife. I don't care if you like knives or not, you need a Mora knife. But thank you so much for watching. I tried to get this done fast. I still got to go shoot B-roll. Got a Christmas party after this. Got so much going on right now with the house and with life. But I just want to stop a second and say thank you so much, you guys. You pushed us over 600 subscribers recently. That was awesome. Pushing towards that 1,000 goal. And it might take us a while to get there, but I am so excited that we're on our way. Yeah, life's pretty good right now. And thanks to you guys for doing that. I've had brands reach out to me throughout this year and send me knives, and that's impeccable. Like, I never thought that would actually happen. Like, it's crazy. I've had these guys, Vosteed, reach out to me. Had Saviour reach out to me, which really means something to me because, you know, they're a pretty established company, and that really, like, touched me that they reached out. That sounds kind of cheesy, but it really meant something because they're a legit company. Like, I've had some clone companies reach out to me, but these guys are legit. Vosteed and Saviour, legit. I also want to thank our channel sponsor, SCB Guns and Ammo. You guys are the bomb. You guys helped me get here, and I'm still wanting to work with you guys. It's just been really busy here lately, so. Okay, now that I got all that out of the way, I've got a huge mess out here I've got to clean up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Merry Christmas. Have a great day, and God bless.